everybody, Chad here. In this video, we're going to talk about what if you're unemployed? What if you're jobless and you've been looking really hard for a job and it just hasn't happened? You know what I mean? You feel like you're putting in all this time, all this energy, and we all need to make money. You're getting stressed and things are still not attracting to you. And you start thinking, well, law of attraction don't really flip and work. You know what I mean? And before you decide really quick, before you decide to go to another video really quick, at least give me 1 minute, okay? Even if you think law of attraction doesn't work, just give me 1 minute of your time. And then at that point, you can decide if this video is for you, okay? Let me tell you a really quick story, super fast, like 1 minute, that I have experienced many times, and probably you have, okay? And it goes like this. Isn't it weird when you do have a job? That's when all of a sudden you get 2, 3, 4, 5 different job offers. Doesn't it seem kind of weird when that happens? You know, isn't it weird when you do have a job, you're not even looking and you just think, oh, I'll put my resume there. And you turn your resume in, a day later you get an interview. After you interview, they flip and offer you in the same week. You're not even flipping working. And isn't it also weird when you are unemployed, no matter what the reason, you got fired, you quit, whatever. When you are unemployed, then you start thinking like, where's all these job offers at? You know, I put in 200 resumes and I still haven't gotten a flipping interview. Or I put in 200 resumes, I'm getting all these interviews, but no offers. I mean, what's really going on here? You know what I mean? And, you know, I've experienced this over and over and over again, you know, in this scenario, and maybe you have too. Okay. And what's the whole deal? You know, why is there a huge discrepancy going on? Okay. And when we put in the law of attraction, you know, and kind of explain what's going on. And this is the rubber meets the road. I'm going to go into explanations. You can decide if you want to listen or not. You know, you made it this far. You can decide if this video is for you or not. But anyway, let's continue. Okay. What we have to understand, okay, when we have a job, okay, when we're not really looking, we're relaxed, we don't care. You know what I mean? We let go, you know, oh, I'll put my resume in there. We forget about it. Okay, well, we get an interview. Okay, I interview. I don't really prepare for it. I forget about it. I'm more relaxed. Okay, and just being more relaxed and letting go, you don't need, so you're not needy because you're already making money. Okay, then opportunities seems to come to you, and it seems to come to you very easily. Okay, now on the flip side of the coin, you're jobless, you're unemployed, you're looking really hard, you're putting in a lot of energy. And it kind of seems like the more energy you put in, the more you think about it, the less results you get. You know what I mean? Or you could be in this scenario. You could be, you know, you have a job, but you really flipping want to get out of it. And every time you go home after work, you're searching and searching and searching and nothing's working. You could be in that situation also. Okay. And what we have to kind of decipher here is, when I gave you the first example, okay, when we don't need, we're more relaxed. We let go. We don't worry. And that's when things are attracted to us, when we just finally just let go. Okay, let go of the how, let go of the control. Okay, that's why things come to us easily when we don't need. Oh, I'm making money I don't need. That's why more opportunity come to us. Okay, when we're needy, okay, when we want, and we want so bad we can taste it, nothing really comes because in a scenario of me looking, that's all my brain's thinking about, like a full-time job. You know, when you start thinking about it, you start getting anxiety, you start worrying about it. Okay, when you worry leads to doubt, and doubt and worry kind of leads to fear, meaning that not your fear, but you start getting scared, because not really scared, physically scared, but you got to pay bills. Okay. And the more responsibility you have, you know, the more anxious you can get. You got a mortgage, a car payment, you're married, maybe you're more of the breadwinner. Maybe you have kids, there's other things in there that kind of can make it easy to get stressed. Okay. And that all plays a part. That's what we have to understand. That all plays a part when we need, when we want, and we want so bad. Okay. And during this cycle, we want to control the how. Okay. We're not letting go. Most of the time, we're not even having fun because we're letting the stress get to us. Sometimes, sometimes it could be, it could be a relative. It could be a spouse that's constantly reminding you, did you look for a job today? How many resumes you submit? Did you get any interviews? How'd your interviews go? Then if you say, well, my interview didn't go very good, what did you do? What did you say? You know what I mean? That, sometimes that can add added stress. So lots of times, you have to control that too. Okay. Sometimes you have to talk to them. If that's stressing you out, you have to talk to your significant other. Say, hey, let me handle it. You asking me all the time makes me more worried, makes me more stressed. I think about it. I'm trying to let this go. Okay. Now we know kind of what's really basically going on. Okay. Now remember through my other videos, when we look at the law of attraction, is when we're trying to force something to happen, okay? We're trying to force a job to happen because we want it so flippin' bad. When we're trying to force it to happen, we're trying to force anything to happen. Remember, force negates. And what I mean by that, force isn't attracted to you. You're kind of expelling it from you. You know what I mean? And there's so many examples we can use. And, especially a little bit older, you have more life experience. You have more of these examples that happen to you, to yourself, and even for me, where, for example, if you try to force a relationship, you're trying to force somebody to like you. The more you kind of force it, the more you become needy, the more they kind of stay away from you. They can kind of feel the energy from you. And there's so many examples like that where we're trying to force it and it just wants to run away. The more we're trying to chase it, the more it runs away from you. And it's like the rabbit, it's like someone dangling a carrot in front of your face and you're just chasing that flipping carrot, trying to get it, but you never catch the carrot. That's really what's that's really in a way what's going on. Okay. Now, how do we fix it? Okay. Now, this is the hard part. It's easy in concept. Okay. It's easy to talk about it. It's easy to give advice on it. Even for myself, it's tough because especially a job. Okay. And a job brings money. Money brings lifestyle. Money pays the bills. The longer you don't have a job, the more in debt you get, you can't pay your bills. Even if you claim unemployment, unemployment don't pay everything. Okay. I used to live in California. I lived in California almost 20 years. If you claimed unemployment in California, well, unemployment, even if you maxed out your unemployment, you get the max amount. That doesn't even pay your rent. It doesn't even cover all your rent. You know what I mean? Now, it's probably like that for most states. I don't know if you're in the United States, you're what Europe or whatever. But I don't know. I just know, mainly California. Right now I'm in Ohio. But, what's difficult is when we really need finances. Okay. What you have to train yourself to do, you have to control your mind. Okay. You have to take it easy. Okay. I'm going to give you some tips here. And these are easier said than done. Okay. Okay, the more you let go, the more you let it be, okay, the more you truly just give it to God, you truly just give it to the universe, whatever your spiritual, whatever you believe in. It doesn't matter because all spiritual texts say the same thing, around law of attraction, around this scenario. You have to relax, okay? Wake up, relax. If you've been job searching, just I would stop for at least a couple days. If it's stressing you out, just stop, relax. Okay. Truly just try to let go. Let it be. Stop controlling the how. Okay. We get so much into controlling the how. Okay. that we're missing the opportunity. Okay, when we control the how, and I'm very analytical, okay, and all of us are controlling at some nature, even myself. I like to control the how. Okay, I struggle with this. Okay, but you have to understand, when we're focused on controlling the how, when we focus on controlling where exactly it's going to come in, well, I miss the opportunity trying to come in over here. Makes sense? Or over here. Because I'm so focused on this, I miss the other opportunities. I kind of expel them from me because I'm blind to it. Okay, so as the best as you can, you have to stop. You have to take it easy. Okay, stop controlling the how. Let it be. Let it go. Okay. Third thing I want you to do is have some fun. You might be sitting there saying, Chad, what in the world? Have fun. I need a job. Okay. I don't mean have fun, go out and blow a ton of money, but you can have fun. You can have fun on a very limited budget. I'm sure you have things that you love to do that you can do with no money. Hang out with friends, whatever. You have a movie night, whatever you like to do. You need to have fun. Remember, okay? Remember, the law of attraction works with any scenario. If you're having fun, okay, that's going to attract more to you. No matter what it is, you're doing what you love to do, that's going to attract. It doesn't seem logical, but it's going to attract a job to you. Okay? So you need to have fun, you need to take it easy, and you need to let go of the how. Have fun, take it easy, let go. Okay? When you do these three things, you're having intuitive action to take, your intuition to kick in, and all of a sudden you have an intuition to go in a certain direction. It will calm your mind. Then once you have intuitive action, watch this video on this. I have a video on intuitive action versus forced action. Don't take forced action, force negates. Take an intuitive action. When your intuition kicks in, you have that gut feeling to move in a certain direction, a certain job, then do it. Follow your intuition. But in the beginning, you really have to calm your mind, relax, chill, meditate a little bit, watch a movie, do something fun, and let go of the how. During this time, you are still searching a little bit, but you're letting go. Stop being stressed. That's what's keeping it, because you're so tense and pressure. That's what's keeping things from you. You're trying to force it too much. Okay? That's what I mean. It's easier said than done. This is going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of work, especially if you're stressed out. Okay? Your anxiety. You're worried. You're worried about paying your bills. When you're worried, that expels attraction. Let go of the how, my friends. Okay? Take it easy. Relax. Have fun. Okay? Then from relaxing, when your brain really relaxes, you will have an intuition. You will have an intuitive thought to follow. And within that intuition, you'll get your job. You'll get what you want. Okay? I promise you that. You need to relax. Chill out. Have fun. Okay? And that, my friends, is it. And I'll see you in the next video.